likely been made to let this run wild. Because even if they pull out all the stops to stop this thing, it could always come back, like Spanish flu did in the second wave. It killed more people. One thing that shocks me is how many folks around me aren't preparing, aren't getting ready. I told you, I rolled out almost a week ago, rolled out my preps, started my preps at that warehouse. They're looking at me funny and telling little jokes. No, I'm not dumb, you know. And I made a statement. Black folks are going to be behind. They're going to always be behind. They're going to always be behind. I know that now. I realize that now. Black people are going to always be behind. That's why when Roland Martin didn't talk about this and other black people, I'm not mad at them because they've got to talk about what black folks want to talk about. And I get that. And sometimes I can sit and listen, but a lot of it is going to be just entertainment and just stuff that's not really valuable. And I respect that. But they're going to always be behind. Like my grandma said about crabs in the barrel, that's black people. That's the way it is. And I realized today, that's what my dad's fighting for. My dad's fighting for those people that want to sit here and laugh and play and joke about a pandemic. I remember when I first mentioned this to my father, you know what he said to me? He in essence put it to me that as Trump declared national emergency, and I looked at it in my head, I'm sitting up here like, why do you need Trump to declare national emergency? And I realized that my dad, like a lot of black people, for them, they take authority they take force as authority, not authority as force. It's an essence. Like, for me, I operate off of knowledge. For them, they had to be forced to do something for them to do it. Like, you know, you got people on the beach running around playing with no clothes on in the middle of a pandemic. Like, it's stuff like this that makes me realize you're gonna have a lot of dead people in this country because they're so stupid. They're so fucking stupid. This St. Patrick's parade, this girl was talking about how she got an autoimmune disease, but she's on a supplement, she'll be alright. I'm just like, you dumb bitch. You don't get this, do you? Now we know it's airborne. Now we know it hangs in the air for hours, can stay on stuff for more than 3 days. I mean, people are gonna die in this country off of their own stupidity. And that's what my dad's fighting for. He's fighting for stupid people to continue doing stupid things. My mind says you can be what you want to be, you know, but there's a consequence to that. I'm not fighting for, you know what I said? You know what I said when I first saw that? I was kind of making jokes with me at work. You know what I said to myself? Well, first of all, there's a lady I follow in Austria that was talking about some old man wore a gas mask to the store. People were laughing, boys, kids were laughing and taking pictures of him. You know what my first thought was? It wasn't like, well, that's wrong. My first thought is, those kids are going to be the ones looting. See, what's happened is, they feel like if they want something, they'll take it. That old man, what he's doing is, if things get bad, he'll be ready. He doesn't have to come and rob me. That old man ain't going to be out here in the streets. He ain't going to be out here pulling a gun on me or a knife on me. He's going to be in his house doing whatever he's doing or out in the woods somewhere. Them kids that are laughing at them, they'll be the ones out here looting and burning. And that's real talk. Because they'll have no choice but to do so. That's what my dad's fighting for. He's fighting. We talked about that a while back. And he basically wants to set up jobs. I'm not fighting for that bunch of idiots. You know, he basically, you know, my concern, I talk about climate change and overpopulation. He don't see that. He just thinks keep making things bigger and bigger and bigger. There's a limit to growth. There's limits to everything. It has to be. There's limits to growth. Better. I don't know if that'd be better or not. Keep down some. There's limits to growth. There has to be. Limits to everything. They're talking about, from what I understand, Trump is going to do some kind of partnership with these corporations, Walmart, H-E-B, and Target, these big warehouses. I don't know if he's going to federalize the trucks. I don't know. You know, one thing that I've been doing the last couple of days is I'm trying to understand how he'll be able to grab a hold of this thing. The getting with the trucks was a little bit surprising, but I realized now it's not. He's going to put them under some kind of a strategically important interest, or whatever you call it. Basically, I guess they're going to have like protection for these warehouses and stuff. Truckers are not out here working. I'm wondering how he's going to get truckers back on the road. They're talking about a lot of these warehouses, people not working at the warehouses. So, and the unions are talking about we have a shutdown for 2 weeks. They're saying the same out of attitude of precaution, which makes sense. Makes total sense. I really don't know what to say, man. This has the possibility of getting serious. This has the possibility of being a long-term event, and no one's talking about it. I think that Trump is way over his head. And I've been joking about it. I looked at one of the press conferences this morning, and he's almost kind of like, you know, like. Yeah, this guy's over his head. He doesn't know what to do. He's bullshitted this whole time as president. He's bullshitted. He's made jokes. He's insulted people. He's threatened people. Disrespected people. Made, vaguely racist, bigoted comments. That's what he's done from day one. And now he's facing a major event by which those tactics won't work. Say. It's interesting that I'm still finding stuff on eBay and still finding some other websites as far as protective gear. That's quite interesting to me that I'm still finding this stuff at such low prices. Some of it's from China and other places as well. Oh shit! Yeah, that's quite interesting to see that. To me, I'm getting in pretty late in the game, but I'm still finding pretty good deals. I mean, this respirator I got is fucking $2 a fucking filter. I mean, I bought like 10 of them. Crazy deals. If there is a recession, we could be facing a significant decline in the dollar. I don't think I'm going too far to making that statement. We are facing a significant decline in the dollar, and this could cause a world recession. I was hearing about that last year. People were talking about that. I didn't know why. I didn't know what they meant. This could be it. This could really be it. I don't feel a responsibility to those people that I mentioned earlier, the people making jokes and stuff. I don't feel responsibility to them. I don't feel anything for them. I feel bad for the kids, but I don't feel bad for them. When I deal with people who are smarter than me, I don't make fun of them. I'm really, really like, yo, how can I learn from you? I think black people are one of the only really real groups like that they take somebody smarter than them. And like my friend Denzel was saying earlier, it's like if a black person loses a bunch of weight, they get healthy, what's the first thing black folks say? You must be on drugs, and basically, come on, dude, what are you doing? Basically, it can't be like this person worked hard, changed their whole lifestyle, it can't be that. It's got to be, to insult them in some way. And that's true. I've seen that too. That's the black community. Like I said, crabs in the barrel, baby. Crabs in the barrel. Whatever a black person does, other black folks want to pull them down. I don't make the point all the time. I'm not fighting for the black community. I'm done with that. I'm not fighting for the black community. I'm fighting for class. I'm fighting for class. I had this conversation. My dad thinks that class has to do with how you dress. I'm saying there's certain caste systems in this country. I'm fighting for working class. I'm fighting for the people who are working for a living. I'm fighting for working moms and stuff like that. Class has to do with how you dress. Class has to do with the mechanisms of control in society and how that control is carried out. You see, nothing to do with race. You got plenty of black folks that are sellouts and goons, and you got plenty of white folks that have been brutalized by police and understand class, and understand the perils of capitalism, and more importantly, understand that we're in the final stage of capitalism. That's what makes this pandemic so bad, is that you're trying to prolong the use of a system that's failing, which results in fascism every time. You see, that's the danger in this. That's the danger in Trump downplaying it and lying. And first he says it's going to go away, and he says it's a Democrat hoax. And then today he says, well, I always knew it was a pandemic. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. You're just full of shit. 100% full of shit. Full of shit. Moving on. I saw today LAPD has put their officers on 12-hour shifts. I find that quite interesting to see. See, these are the things I look at. I look at the money. I look at how mechanisms of control are set up in society. These are the things I'm looking at, not at what a person may say, but what they do and how they spend their money. That's what I look at. That's what I pay attention to. I'm not sure any level of preparation will get you ready for what's coming. I think we're looking at a total breakdown in society. You know, my dad talks about that this is gonna just die off in summer, which is bullshit. And I told him, I said, you have no facts to back that up. And he just started talking about, well, who are you and your opinion doesn't matter. I said, that's crazy, because you made a statement, and instead of backing it up, then you attacked me personally. I made a statement earlier about how they're saying it's airborne, and I proved it. I showed him where that's shown. You know, he's scared. That's what my dad does. He's scared, and so as a man, see, my father has always been a person that don't play it straight. He don't. When his wife threw him out, he was getting all mad at me, and he snapping at people, and I couldn't figure out why, because his wife put him out. And he never told nobody. I found it out from somebody else. He never plays it straight. I think he thinks that's some kind of manhood thing. It's not. That's not manhood. Unless it was some reason she put you out that was bad, you know. It's really made me not trust him, with the realization that in the future his word can't be counted upon, because you don't play it straight. You don't get what you see with him. Everything's about illusion and a big game. He's scared. He's not ready. He's the one that was telling me years ago to give up my guns. Thank God I didn't. He was telling me about how I want a pandemic to happen, once I did. And that makes no sense then or now. Nobody wants a pandemic to happen. Nobody wants emergency to happen. We're living in a crumbling society. I'm a socialist. I don't want to have to carry guns. I don't want to have to do all this stuff. But we're living in a crumbling society. Even if people had good intentions, which they don't, society is still crumbling. That's a fact. I don't want to have to carry guns around. But guess what? I will. And he tried to tell me that because I own guns, that makes me violent. That makes no sense. You have to be incredibly stupid to believe that. I live in a violent society. And I have things that are worth a lot of money. So I have guns to protect those things. Anything that you love, or you care about, you've got to be willing to fight, kill, and die for. Having guns does not make you a violent person. Like I said, that's my father. That's my father. I mean, you're dealing with a very ignorant person. He's still talking about stocks and shit. We're in a recession. He's talking about stocks. I mean, like he doesn't get it. This is part one.